Hey guys, Crystal here at Crystal's Crafties. Today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to download and set up Inkscape. So I have a previous tutorial on this, but since that tutorial has come out, Inkscape has made some updates. And I've gotten a lot of comments from people saying it doesn't look anything like, when they download it, it doesn't look anything like what I have on the screen. It's like they've downloaded a completely different program. So I went ahead and deleted Inkscape completely from my computer, and today I'm going to go with you live and download it and set it up from scratch so you can see how it all works. All right, let's get started. Okay, so here we are at inkscape.org. Make sure you are going to inkscape.org, not .com. That might be some of the issue that people are having. Okay, so here's the main screen. You're going to get these little options here: download, explore, gallery, and learning resources, tutorials there. Let's click download. Okay, and then I get this pop-up. You've been redirected automatically to the best download. To see available downloads, please go to all platforms. Well, it knows what kind of computer I have here, and it knows that I should probably be downloading this Windows installer package. So it should do the same thing for you. If you have a Mac, it's going to redirect you to a Mac package. I'm going to go ahead and click this little green arrow to download. Download started. Let's wait. Okay, it looks like it is completely downloaded now, so I'm going to click on it down here. It may be in a different folder for you. It may be in your downloads folder. It may have popped up on your desktop. Go find the download that it has given you and open it up. Okay, preparing to install. My Windows installer is going to just go ahead and handle this part for me. Okay, welcome to the Inkscape Setup Wizard. So let's see what we do with this new version. I'm going to click Next. Okay, custom setup. I can browse through and do these different things. Let's see, I need it to go to this location, my C drive, program files, and Inkscape. So all of that seems to be set up just like it needs to be. I'm going to click Next. Ready to install. Click the install to begin the installation. Click back to review the changes. Everything's good to go. I'm going to install it. And we're going to wait for it to install. Okay, it's all done now. Let's click Finish. Now, if I close this window down, I should have, yes, it has put this Inkscape shortcut on my desktop. If it didn't do that for you, if you can't find your shortcut, you can come to search wherever your search is on your computer. Like, I'm just going to click search here, type Inkscape, and it'll pull up the app, and you can just open it from here. Okay, so I have it on my desktop. I'm going to drag it over here, double click to open it. Okay, so I've opened it, and it's got a blank document waiting for me to work on. This is what you should see as soon as you open Inkscape the way I just did. You should have this blank page with all of your tools here on the side and your menus and tools at the top. Let's set this up if you want it to look a different way. So what I want you to do is come up to this top menu up here and click this settings button. If you hover over this, you can see it says Edit Global Inkscape Preferences. That's how we're going to set up the document. Click this. Okay, so what we want to click into are the tools. These are the tools that you should have on your sidebar. The selector tool, node tool, shapes, pen, pencil, calligraphy, text, gradient, dropper. It's all here. And if you look over here, this is the selector, nodes, shapes. I've got square and circle and star and 3D boxes. And this spiral here. And then I have the pen. I have the pencil, the calligraphy pen. I have my text tool, my create and edit gradients tool, my edit mesh tool, the dropper, the fill boundaries area, tweak objects by sculpting, the spray, the eraser, create diagram connectors, measure objects, And that's all the tools that we have here. If you scroll down just a little bit, actually there is the zoom and the document pages. So we can close the tools up. Interface, let's take a look at what we have here. Themes, let's look at these themes. Okay, this is how you get some of this different stuff. If you use the system automatic theme, that's what I have. It's just the standard look. It's going to look like mine. You can change it though. We can do high contrast. We can do whatever this thing here is. Do you see this is changing over here when I'm clicking these? We can change the icons. I have the regular system icons, but we can change them. Let's do the tango. Do you see all this changed? Do you see that? Let's do another one. Multicolor. Okay, it all looks completely different now. Let's see what else we have. High color. That's like the regular one. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to the regular system stuff. Not going to do anything different there. I'm using system theme. I just want y'all to make sure that you notice this changed. Watch. Look up here when I click this. I'm going to change from the system to high contrast. So now I can really see these things stand out. The background is a little less noticeable and the icons are more noticeable. Let me do this one. Everything got smaller and it's kind of all gray up there. But again, I'm going back to just the system theme. It's a little bit bigger now. When you have that, you have to scroll over here to get to all of your tools. They aren't all readily visible. If you hover over and you scroll, you can get to them. Okay, what else do we have here? Contrast. You see what happened? I have it on high contrast, but you can take it to low contrast and you can see things a little differently. Font scale, this is going to make your things larger or smaller. I'm just going to leave this at 50. And you didn't see it because I didn't hit apply. Okay, let's see here. Use default base colors for the icons and use default highlighter colors for the icons. Let's see here. If I change stuff, let's see. Okay, you're not going to see it because like right here it says requires restart to take effect. But we're just going to use all the standard stuff. That's what I always have in here. And this is what your Inkscape should look like if you come and do these things that I have here. Let's just look at the toolbars. These are your shapes. These are your design tools, your color and gradient tools. We can change the toolbox icon size if we want. Let's make that bigger. Do you see all that? It's getting really big over there on the left. Look at the left. Okay, and the control bar, we're going to go to the top now and make it bigger. You'll see that? If you click any of these, it will remove it. So let me unclick. So I'm going to click the square shape. So this is what I'm going to click on over here. That square shape's going to disappear. You see that? Now let me click on the nodes creator here. So watch this guy here, watch him. He disappeared. So you can customize your toolbar. If there's things in here that you don't want to use, you don't have to have them on there. I don't use a lot of this stuff, but I leave it there because I want this to feel like yours. I want it to feel like when I am doing it, it looks like what you're doing. This is the system that I use. So I'm going to close this out. Okay, your color bar is down here at the bottom. So I've got the standard color bar, but if you click the hamburger icon over here, you can change this color bar to whatever you want it to be. If I click up here to Android icon palette, so watch the color bar down here when I click this. Whoa, it all went away. Let's see a different one. Let's do Bootstrap 5. Okay, it's a lot different. Let's do the reds. Let's see what kind of reds we get. Doesn't really look red to me, but that's the reds. But what I always leave it on is the Inkscape default. That's just the tried and true what I like to do. Now this isn't all the colors that you have. You have these up and down arrows so that you can click through more colors. If I click the down arrow, it scrolls over to more greens. Click it again, scrolls over to blues. Click it again, we're going to get purples. Click it again, we're going to get pinks. And then click it back up till we get back to home. Okay, well that's all I have for you today. We'll see you next time. Bye.